All right, y'all, we getting down home with this old school homemade banana pudding. And we spiked it too, y'all. Oh, it's spiked with a little rum. Crazy work, all right? So let me know in the comments, you like your banana pudding with bananas or without? No judgment pass, I'm just curious to see what you gotta say. But look, I ain't gonna talk your head off. Go ahead and get your notepad out, run to the stove so you can grab the ingredients and make this with me. All the ingredients will be listed in the description box below. And then also while you're down there, make sure you hit that subscribe button, 'cause I know you be watching these videos and you forget to hit that subscribe button. Hit that subscribe button. All right, and then also make sure you hit that notification bell so you can be notified every time a new recipe drops, all right? Let's go get into it though.
I do my thing in the kitchen. My name is Cord, I'm for the culture, and I'm here with a vision. We here to talk, chop it up. They say the odds are stacked against us. We ain't seen that bet. And the things we do in kitchens, y'all ain't seen that shit. Yes, Lord, let me talk. Listen, man, we here for a good time, not a long time. Matter of fact, we here for a great time. You now turned into Kitchen Culture Podcast.
All right, so homemade pudding. Now, this is gonna be one of the few times you see me use measurements, right? That's one of the things with baking. You or anything baking related, you kind of gotta measure, because too many things is slightly off, then the taste is gonna be off in some way. All right, so measure you out about half a cup to a cup, or half a cup-ish of some Caucasian sugar. All right, then you get your 3 tablespoons of some all-purpose flour. Go ahead and just mix those together real quick. Nothing too crazy, nothing too crazy. All right, now it's a whole bunch of different hacks on TikTok to get the egg whites and egg yolks separated. But what I find, you just kind of slightly crack this and then just let that egg white seep out. See, just it slowly seeps out, and then you're gonna be just left with your yolk. So yeah, what we're gonna do is bust down 2 cans of some evaporated milk. Now we're just gonna go ahead and whisk everything together until it becomes one good mixture, all right? So go ahead, crank your stove to like a medium to medium low, and then we're gonna let this come together. We're gonna let this go for about 5 minutes. All right, so go ahead and take your pudding mixture off the eye. Go ahead and add in a little bit of vanilla extract. The measurement is with your soul, you know what I mean? I don't have a real measurement. Start with about a teaspoon though. And then we're gonna add us a little rum in the mix. That's for me. So now if you didn't see my bourbon chicken video, it was a struggle with that shit. Oh. Oh. Oh, shit, my eyes. Am I good? But yeah, that rum went down smooth. So here we're gonna add us a little woo-wop of some of this rum here. You can get bamboo, whatever your favorite rum is. I got this on a trip to Jamaica. So go ahead and whisk that all around in together. All right, go ahead and set this aside while we work on everything else. All right, so look, I know this is a controversial topic, and it's been a debate that's been going on for years. Do you put bananas in your banana pudding or no? Let me know in the comments, do you prefer it with bananas or without? I'm not gonna lie, if you don't, that's okay. I mean, I do think that's a little childish, but that's neither here nor there. However, if you want the flavor without getting that like Laffy Taffy banana flavor from using like the banana cream or things like that, you can use either banana extract, or what you can do is puree these bananas. We're not gonna do that today. Another thing that people got an objection about with this is that like they turn brown too quick and things like that. I'm gonna show you how to get around all of that. And furthermore, by using this recipe, it's not gonna last that long anyway. So it's not gonna have a chance to really turn brown in the first place. But of course, go ahead and slice these bananas as thick or as thin as you wanna have them. Ain't really too many right or wrong answers with this part. If you wanna have them finely diced, go for it. All right, so get all your bananas place them into a bowl. So we're using some lime or lemon juice. The acidity from the juice is gonna help to prevent the bananas turning. You know what I mean? It'll delay that browning process. Make sure you get these tossed around. You know what I mean? You ain't gotta drown it in the lime or lemon juice, but just make sure it lightly, you know what I mean, lightly covers everything. Then set these aside while we work on everything else. So while waiting on that to finish up, you gotta tap in with my cookbook, Kitchen Culture. All right, the best big bag cookbook on the market. I mean, it ain't all big bag recipes. It's like a good 3 vegetable recipes. You know, I kind of felt like I overdid it a little bit, but just let me put you on real quick. So it's all sorts of recipes up in this thing. So you got some buffalo chicken sliders up in there, honey chipotle garlic shrimp, you know what I mean? Cocktails, hey, that's me. Some basil garlic lamb chops, deep fried ribs, you know what I'm saying? It's all sorts of stuff in here, from deep fried goodness to holiday meals, mac and cheese, cocktails. The possibilities is endless. But look, grab you a copy of the book through my YouTube shop or hit the description box below. But back to the recipe though. So making your own whipped cream 10 times better than using like your Cool Whips and things like that. But what we're gonna do, we got a cup of some heavy whipping cream, add that into a bowl, a little shot of some rum, a little egg, okay, Nilla extract, and a little doo-doo of some nutmeg. Add you a 1/4 cup of some lightly melanated sugar. And then we're gonna come through with some powdered sugar, same amount. We're gonna do this for about 5 minutes or until the mixture starts to form stiff peaks. All right, test it out real quick. That's 5 by the way. All right, so we finna get a little creative with this, all right? So we got Nilla Wafers. Just grab you a good chunky handful. All right, so we're gonna crush these up by hand because we wanna have some bigger pieces, some small pieces. And grab you a few of these airplane Biscoff cookies. Same thing, just hand crush them. And then, so what we're gonna do, drop in about half of that pudding mixture. Work around. All right, so go ahead, add in about half of your bananas. Get them spread out. And again, like I said, you could definitely make this into a puree if you don't want the actual texture of the bananas, but you want the flavor. You can get about half of that whipped cream mixture. Go ahead and get that mixed around, and then we're just gonna pretty much repeat the process again. So again, you know, more cookies. Go ahead, empty the clip on this. Spread this around a little bit. Spread this around a little bit, you know? So we're gonna get a few more of these Biscoff airplane cookies. You know, like I like to leave a few chunks, you know what I mean? A few chunks. Extra texture. More bananas. Spread that all around. So this is like a beautiful mess that's gonna come together so nice at the end. And we're done building layers. We just got one more thing to do. All right, so spread this around. Make it look as pretty and even as you can. I was never the best at art, but now what we're gonna do is just use some Chessmen cookies over the top. And then just for a little, for a little color switch up, we'll go ahead and crumble up a little bit more Biscoff over the top.
All right, so this is optional, but we're gonna add us a little bit of rum caramel sauce to top this off. The ingredients for the rum sauce will be in the description box below. So wrap this thing up in some foil. The best part about this is the refrigerator gonna do all the cooking. Alright? So throw this into the fridge for at least 2 hours. So throw this in the fridge for at least 2 hours. 5 if you really want to try to lock in that flavor some more, but 2 hours will do you if you're in a rush. I'll see y'all back in a few.
Ain't nothing like the real thing. I guarantee. Ain't nothing like the real thing. Box, GMO, BBL, but whatever. But it ain't nothing like the real thing. I can't even throw the spoon this time. And you thought I was sharing this.
Yes, Lord, let me talk. You tuned into the Chef Core in the kitchen. We here for a good time, not a long time. Matter of fact, we here for a great time. Yes, Lord, let me talk.